talagang bumubuhos na ang ulan. Let's get underway with some volleyball to brighten up our afternoon. De Leon in a joust at the middle, and Molina ends up with nothing. De Leon wins that exchange.
Well, it goes to show the upper body strength of Ruby De Leon, but if you're Molina, that's so irritating, no? I mean, ikaw, middle blocker ka, kayo, hawak mo na yung bola, natalo ka pa.
Ikaw ang diniinan, ano? Dabe with her first attack. De Leon, nagkamali sa communication, pero sige na, pwede na, 2-0.
Whatever goes, whatever works.
And Charo Soriano and Roses were reviewing the choreography. They had actually played together when Roses played for Ateneo as a guest player.
Yeah.
Struck by Molina, and De Leon tries to join the Argentinian football team.
Yeah.
They might need her next time around.
Yeah, obviously caught flat-footed there.
And it just tells you po sa laro ngayon, pwede hong gamitin yan.
Yep.
Lahat ng bahagi ng katawan. Shakey's for Fun Family Pizza. It's got to be Shakey's. Nice combination play. Lapigay netting that one. We're at 3-1 dito sa ating first set.
Another great start for PLDT home telpad. You know what's nice about this squad is they're obviously really enjoying it. Diba? You can see the camaraderie.
I didn't think they would gel. Nung first game pa lang, okay, fine, all-star team. But they seem to have found a reason to be liking each other. And I guess the winning also helps. In the meantime, it's 4-1. PNP off to their lumpy, slow, dragging start as usual. Axel is our official arbiter here. The Shakey's busy. We gotta be a little more aggressive starting out there.
Oh, you're right. I mean, if you look at them now, they look kind of dazed to start this match.
And Jano Soriano with a faulty reception. The service will change hands. 2-4, lamang po ang PLDT home telpad. Magsaserve si Molina.
You can see the smiles of Coach Roger. Hindi, alam ni Charo na, you know, sloppy defense. Kaya nagtawanan na lang sila. What else can you do?
Enjoy the mistake somebody said a long time ago. Sabi, dumps it in. Picked up by Luan. Coltones all power.
Well, they have developed that. Even the back row attack for PLDT home telpad. And Coltones just finds the corner. Ang hirap i-defend yun.
Look at this. She's not a baby anymore. You know, when she started out, we got thrilled over the fact who's this young person coming in, and boy, she was really loaded. Roger gonna have something in her that nobody else found out. In the meantime, here comes the PNP with its attack. 5-2 count. De Leon goes to the other direction. Back to Sultanas, kept in the air by Tikar.
Yeah, good dig.
Michelle Datuin tried to be creative, but that's pumped in nicely in a hole.
Well, we talked about her in the pre-game, Sasa de Vanadera. You know, slowly but surely, she's getting her game back. I mean, when we watched her before, alam natin na meron siya yung that quickness talaga sa quick.
I agree.
Diba?
And sometimes you want to fall back on that quickness. I like the point that she's trying to trim down a little, and you can't fly when you have excess weight.
Yeah.
Sa panahon ng tagulan, iwasan ang dengue. Lion Tiger Katolang gamitin proudly Philippine made.
Tag-ulan, especially today. A lot of classes were called off.
Yep.
No?
I couldn't believe Katipunan was so clear today. Grade school, high school, no classes, and only college. College people hate that rule. But can't live without that. You gotta work your way around it. 8-2 first.
Especially team standings, rather, they have to keep their feet on the ground and stay humble in today's ball game. Sabi nga niya, if you want to achieve, you have to achieve consistently. Meanwhile, for the PNP Lady Patrols, according to Coach RG Dave, he told me earlier that they're coming to today's ball game with a bag full of mental and emotional toughness for them. In fact, they're coming to today's ball game na mataas ang kanilang moral, considering na nandun na si Michelle Datuin na nakapag-practice sa kanilang kupunan yesterday. Also present in today's ball game is the biggest inspiration of Coach RG, his father Gerardo Dave. He used to be a volleyball player for PNP and TNT Olympics and the Palerong Pambansa. And currently naman siya po ay playing coach ng Camp Crame team. Every game daw, yun daw ang kinakanyang pinupuntahan para bigyan siya ng advice tuwing pupunta siya sa bawat laro niya. Seb, back to you.
Yeah, Rina, I think we have the senior Dave, and I think he's giving instructions right away. Can you check, Rina, kung ano niyan? I just want to be sure, si David na player, kung kapatid, I'm suspecting na kapatid. Can you just find out? Alam mo si Rina Libero natin yan. She's all over the place.
Yeah, yep. Pupunta dyan sa bleachers mamaya.
Oh, dito lang, dito. Okay. In the meantime, 10-3, is the count here. Mikasa is our official ball here at the Shakey's V-League.
Good ad-lib by Gretchen Sultanes. Medyo nanggigil doon si Mitch na to win. I was about to say before that set that they have to get her more involved. Talk about Mitch na to win, no?
If Rina is ready with her microphone and Direct is able to punch her up, Rina, what do you have?
Yes, sir, tama ka doon, no? Kapatid nga nila itong si Chrissy Dave. Lima daw sila magkakapatid, panganay daw dito si Chrissy Dave. And they came from a family of athletes. Talaga, ito din kanilang mother na si Teresita Dave ay palarong pambansa softball player naman na wala dito sa larong ito. Back to you, sir.
So, at least masasabi natin, sa bahay ng Dave, ang sampayan nila volleyball net. Kasi kung nagtayo sila ng softball diamond, sa loob ng kanilang bahay ay napakalaki talaga ng bahay ng mga Dave. On that note, thank you, Reina. That's really insightful. That's a big smile of Davis. But in the meantime, there's a ceasefire requested by the PNP.
Naggugulo-gulo tayo eh. Ha? Pag-i-organize kayo sa loob, kasi ang gulo niyo. Hindi alam kung saan kayo pupunta. Sino nililipat ko dito, sino nililipat sa board. Ha? Usap kayo sa loob kung sino ba yung mag-long ball, sino ba yung mag-short ball. Para alam niyo kung saan kayo pupunta.
You know, I like that when you're down, tapos lahat nagsasalita ko, ako gusto ko yun.
Yeah.
Di ba yung ibig sabihin, sige, malayo ko to. Bakit ba?
Yep. And, before that, we were talking about the defense of PLDT home Telpad, aside from their offense, of course. But blocking has been working for them, no? Ruby De Leon, Devanadera.
Gusto mo yung maaga, ayaw abutin ng ulan itong mga babaeng ito.
Oo nga.
Di ba? Ang PNP headquarters kasi nagdala yung sasakin ng jeep lang. Naka, ayan ang atin na. Inulugan, taktak na kayo.
Now we can feel confidence in the confidence level of Ruby De Leon here in this conference, no?
There's a cute picture of Ruby, and I rarely say cute, because she looks so dignified. She had her glasses on. It came out in the Shakey's V-League page in Facebook. It was so charming, and mukha siyang either principal ng isang magandang preschool o...
Preschool,
Preschool. In Samantala, nice drive.
No, but Sam, you're right. Sometimes you don't really recognize these players when they're not wearing their uniforms.
Yes, indeed. Nadera drops to the deck, and that is rejected. Something good happening for the Lady Patrollers as Martinez will be serving. I'd like to remind you, if it's Fun Family Pizza, it's got to be Shakey's.
Good serve.
Nice combination. Martinez. Atake. Nagmadali siya kasi may nakita siyang butas.
Oh.
That was Maderaso, I think. Yes.
Yeah. She plays similar. I remember telling Noel in the coverage.
Yeah.
Plays like before PNP. Marciano, sorry. Janine Marciano. Their approach.
Same gate, same approach.
Because you have to know your opponent. That's what the scouting reports, or even you as a player, that is so Ruby De Leon. So you should be ready.
When the weather forecast says Typhoon Ruby De Leon is coming, you better heed the warning signs. But Ruby De Leon, she knows just when to use it.
Yes.
Si Tina Salak, alam ko na kung kailan niya ginagamit it. But nothing prepares you for it. Si Tina does it when they change the lineup. Pag pinalitan nila sa kabila na hindi pa organized, puputasin ni Tina Salak, of course, the center for the Army. 16-6 is tallying it. David, close to the net. Here comes Maderaso, whips it against De Leon's attempt to block. Obtains the point. It's now 7-16.
Yeah, but we also got to give credit to Picar. That was very near the net, but she's still able to set it.
Ginawa ng paraan. You have some numbers?
Yep, for PLDT, we have 8 attacks, and for PNP, we have 4. But the unforced errors, impressive actually for both squads. 1 lang for PLDT and 2 for PNP.
Finally, a big shot coming from Molina down the middle. We're going to see it in replay, I believe. Watch this.
Yeah, the leading scorer for PNP. We know Molina can do that. That's why, if you're PNP, you've got to get them more involved talking about Molina and that to win.
Bigyan.
Paluin
habang nandiyan nasa harap. De Leon set up job sa kabila. Soltones mahirap no, pag bumuelo ka na, itong PLDT home field ba, sa dami ng baril nila, papatay na agad yung rally mo.
That's true. So, ang ganda ng ginawa ni Gretchen Soltones, talagang iniwas niya sa blocker.
Layo eh. Kinuha niya sa mahirap na angulo eh. 17-8 po ang bilang natin. Ito, malakas. Kasi gano'ng kalakas ng bata po.
Yeah, also, si Soltones also has already recovered from an injury. She sustained in the first conference.
Si Gretchen, pag pinagigising at may almusal na sumay, Gretchen, gising na, tinataas yung bed na pinubuhat niya.
Ano?
I'm just guessing. She'll kill me probably, but, you know.
Tinataas yung bed niya.
Tinataas yung bed niya, ayos na yung bed. 18-9. Si Rina may kasalanan. Kasama sa mga bahay. Sa panahon ng tagulan, wasan ng dengue. Ano yan, problema ho yan. Kaya dumami ng bayan-bayan at all, proudly Philippine name. Samantala, Patliano coming in for B. Leon.
Oh, another setter. This one from Adamson.
I just love these, like we hear the Shakey speak, you ask players to continue playing on as long as possible.
Yeah.
Stretching their careers. Dati kasi nung walang Shakey speaking, walang pupunta. Except for the military teams.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Did you get to go to a military team? Did you ever play for a military team? No, hindi ka na nag- I know you went to the national team.
Yeah. I played for the Philippine National Games.
Okay.
In 98. I played for no, not military, DOTC.
Transportation and communication.
Yeah.
Martinez.
Up.
Up. Who took her eye off the ball? Both players who were in the back row, Maderazo and the libero Tadeo.
Well, kasi normally when you practice, you try as much as possible to let the libero get the ball. Is that
I agree.
Diba?
Discipline na lang, good eye by Tadeo and Maderazo, who said, well, let's make up a little for that boner earlier.
That's true. But, yeah, it has to be the libero. Although, syempre tulungan niya, that's why you communicate in that play. Obviously, parang hinayaan nila na yung libero kumuha medyo malayo. So, you just really need to talk.
Process with a nice flick. They reset. Patilano goes to the back row. Grecho. Molina with a stretch to the other end of the spectrum. So Thomas is dragging her knees on the floor. That is off the block.
Yeah, Luan Latigay. That, so far in this match, that has been the longest rally we have.
Luan Latigay is like one of those contestants in Who's the Next So-and-so model. It's all business. You know when they say, work it, girl. And she has that game face when it's on. She's all business. 21-12.
Yeah, and you know, we've known her to be such even when she was playing in her collegiate days.
Gives you an idea what kind of TV shows I watch. Whole spectrum. 21-12 is the count. And PNP is struggling really for 4 here. Naunahan eh.
Oo. Na-intimidate masyado.
Agad. Pumalo pa ngayon ang score ng 15-6. Samantala, another point goes to the Lady Boosters who are just ripping this game and the game of the PNP to shreds here.
But you know, when you look at the PNP lineup, it's very decent. You have Tatuin, Molina, Sikar, Maderazo. They just have to get, you're right, go for it lang, that attitude, no? Na huwag tayo magpapatalo. We play to win.
Like in that situation, you just know hindi napapaluin. The second goal should have come in a little earlier.
Yes.
Alam mo, hindi papaluin ng Santones na doon na yung block it. Sabi. My set. Tatuin. Her shot, big play. Ang lakas. Kung baseball yun, home run yun.
Total miss hit from Soltones.
Yung mga ganong players ba, yung talagang malalakas pumalo, hit or miss yan. Pag kailangan may diskarte matutunan. Kasi nahalata ako sa malalakas. Kahit kay Eliza Valdez. Pag malakas, either malakas o exact. Dalawa lang ba yun?
Well, for me kasi you practice your spikes, no? Na you don't do miss hit.
Okay.
When you do, it's really just an error. It's not naman 50-50. But normally, alam mo yun, praktisado mo na. Okay. You know that. You played the game.
So, kasi nahalata ako lang sa malalakas. We'll get back to the topic when we return because the strong players, either malakas Oh, eksakto lang. Dalawa lang. Well, that's short work for PLDT home field pad as this first set drops to its shaky play. We'll get the second set ready for you for this afternoon here in the Shakey's meeting just after these messages.
Favored PLDT turbo boosters. But even though they created or committed more errors, as a whole, they really played like a well-oiled machine.
Absolutely.
Diba? I mean, the defense was there. They blocked better. You can see 4-1. But their offense, everybody really getting into that scoring act. So we're talking about Soltones, Roses, Soriano, even Ruby De Leon. Everyone really just contributing to the cause of PLDT home.
Oh boy, and they fired their weapons from all directions in that first set, leading to that dominating performance. Let's go talk about the lady controllers. I like the point you were raising about having to believe. Na-intimidate ba ng first set? Nagulat ba? Nagulatan ba ng first set?
Yeah, obviously. Kasi they started out really slow, and then when you looked at their faces, parang, you know, they're ready, yun na nga, na-intimidate already sa presence pa lang ng PLDT. So with that, already you've lost half the battle.
In the meantime, some of the intimidation still there as Perez is unable to transcend that double block in front of her. We're off to another good start by PLDT home field pad. Ruby De Leon back in harness. It's 1-0 early on, and that's short. It's the reception, you know?
Yeah.
Believing starts with, I think your confidence is seen in your reflection. In from another generation, hindi ko alam kung inabot yun, yung puto. Diba? Pag nakakaputo ka, you're not getting anything easy today. Kaya kong absorbin yung palo niyo.
Exactly. You know, in the present generation, yung sinasabi mo or na-explain mong puto, yun yung makikita mo yung reaction ng mga liberos.
Oh, I love it.
When they get the ball, parang, alam mo yung follow through, diba?
When I see Gohing and,
diba?
and then Lazaro, that's swapping move nila na,
yeah, and parang, easy.
yan lang. And it's probably in a very more well-bred generation, they say, I gotcha, but coming on, puto.
Yeah.
You know where we got that? The score is now 3-1. Ateneo used to play the Air Force. Coach Peter Custodio, let us play the Air Force. Bata, ipalo namin. Sinisigaw ako ng puto. We were boys against men. We couldn't get anything in. So it stuck to us. So when the team would practice everyone became, puto yan.
Puto pare.
Pero ako mas gusto ko pizza. Shakey's, it's fun family pizza. It's got to be Shakey's 4-1. Ito na naman. Maandar na naman ang bayan ng PLDT home field pad. Maagang pag-usbong. Charo Soriano, Rosario pa pala.
Oh, Rosario, wow.
Oh, and Charo knocks that one down.
You know, she's one of the top servers here so far in this conference. If I'm not mistaken, she's number 2. And a lot of aces already for Charo.
And sa panahon mo ng tagulan, iwasan ng dengue, tiger, totoo lang din. Probably Philippine play. Ooh, 2 aces.
Look at that smile.
Oh, laki, no?
Kaya what guys, when you look at PLDT right now, yun na nga, parang they look like a family or a barkada really just enjoying playtime.
Tara, mall tayo. Tapos dito, parang wala na si coach eh. They look like classmates enjoying. Yeah, they're a barkada actually, more than classmates. This one is just delivered upon. It's now 2-6. You gotta give this PLDT, big win they had was against the Cagayan.
Yeah.
It's totally undefeated since last year.
And it's straight set.
That's a morale-boosting win. And Cagayan will be seeing action later on in our schedule. You'll see that also here on GMA News TV in the days ahead. Oop, what happens there? Nagkatulakan.
Well,
sorry. Sabi ni Michelle, I know it's your ball, but it's so tempting.
I got the point anyway.
Yeah, di ba? But Michelle, such a smart player. Sabi niya, sorry, I know it's your ball. Yun ang mark ng good player. One of the rare, disastrous moments converted into a free ball. Tigar in the middle. Open set. Oh, nice corner.
Well, Molina now, she has awakened from her slumber.
Yes. Alam mo itong PNP may halo ding malas sa schedule. Titingnan mo. Meron, diba? They all went up against strong teams.
Yeah.
Diba?
Actually, same din for UP.
Yes, indeed. 4-6. That's a short serve, but Perez wastes the opportunity. It now becomes 7-4. Axel is our official outfitter here in the Shakey's PB.
Yeah, if you're PNP, you don't want to commit those errors kasi it's hard enough to keep it close or to get the point. You gotta get your services in. Wow, good save.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
kamay lang. Caltones, isa pa. Free ball mo. Ito practice ako ngayon.
Badminton.
Nice try. Nice try. Out of reach, but nice try.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
The effort.
I was telling you about that dive in that drill. You hate it when it's a drill, but you realize the importance of that diving drill when you start playing because it's almost automatic.
Yes, you're right.
So Thomas, again, too much on that, but too much hot sauce in that one. Oh, look at this. There's time for PNP to threaten. It's 6-7.
Well, that's that's the problem with female. Well, no, women's volleyball is when you win handily in the first set, normally a team tends to relax, either in the second or in the third set.
And it's sort of playing out right now. That's foiled, and so Thomas just rejected by both the net and not so exact attempt in that particular try. We're tied at 7.
Yep, and if you're PNP, you want to take advantage of this sloppy play of PLDT home Del
Might
Paz.
as well make your move. So Thomas, however, wastes no time in making up.
Bumawi.
Nice.
Or thoracic area. Kaya nga prior to coming to this ball game ay nag-stretching siya at nag-exercise siya para man daw maiwasan niya yung pakirot-kirot sa kanyang back part. On the other side of the court naman, si Coach RG daw stress out to the team the word challenge. Kailangan i-challenge nila ang sarili nila at to give challenging balls para sa kupunan naman ng PLDT home Del Paz team. Now, sabi rin ni Coach RG sa kanila, you have to communicate in this match, no? Para alam nyo kung nasa tamang lugar kayo at nasa tamang pwesto kayo. Malaking bagay daw sa kanila malaking tulong daw sa kanila ang communication nila para mas maging organized ang kanilang depensa. And speaking of defense, they have to tighten their defense on the back line. Sev, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Rina. One day, you and Francis Opilio are directed to talk, and we're going to put graphics whenever you go very medical. And she has a right to do so because that's her training as a physical therapist. When you go, I love it when you talk science and she goes to the body parts and then you need a graphic.
Thoracic.
Diba? Anda?
Thoracic.
Alam ko yun, dinosaur.
No, Jurassic.
Sultanes, 9-8 count. Tama naman, masasaktan nga naman. Masasaktan.
Good effort.
In the meantime, it is tied at 9, one of the closest PNP has been. We'd like to remind you that the official ball of the Shakey's Field is Mikasa.
Well, you don't want to. You always feel bad when you hear the athletes are suffering from aches and pains, and the back is always. The back is always a problem.
The bane of the volleyball player.
Oh.
The crouching low. These are the things that, Coach Maki Puela to your left, of course, was our Coliseum announcer. We're almost at the same age, and she was quite a player when she played for Mayor. Those are the payback ng volleyball life.
No, that's why, some people, they always ask, in pag-training, why do you have to do sit-up? Why do you have to do sit-up? Because you get back pains because your core, meaning your part of your abdomen is not strong enough. That's why you always have to, strengthen it and do core exercises like sit-ups, crunches, so that you try not to, you prevent back pain. In layman's terms.
Okay. I was about to call you Dr. God together with Dr. Villamor over here. In the meantime, that drops. And that's a delightful moment for Perez, who has been foiled twice before. 11 and 10 is the count. So, Rina, yung thoracic, saan banda yan? Sa bandang, okay, she's pointing lower back area.
Layman's terms, lower back.
Yun! Ruby De Leon spots the open hole and just dumps it in. And Ruby ties it all up at 11. So Charo Soriano going through some spasms or some pains in her lower back, but she's playing well also, already with some service aces.
And Ruby De Leon trying to give PNP some back spasms of their
So Thomas' serve in play. Picar goes the other direction. One-handed pickup, and it's now Ben King was in the game. So Thomas, I think they'll go back to Angela. Quinalis and Babe unable to get it off her face. It ends up outside.
She did get it, pero parang she thought it was out. Diba? Parang she reacted.
That hesitation,
Oh.
that cha-cha move. Is it out? Is it in? Well, you'd rather go for it,
Yes.
diba? Rather than, be disappointed later on you didn't even try.
Yeah, but if you want to go for it, you cannot be half-hearted. Go for it now.
That is a very good point. In the meantime, Roses and Sultanes ended up staring at the open hole in front of him, and the ball was just right there. We're tied at 12. First set went 25-13 in favor of PLDT Hometown Pad. This is tighter and closer, definitely.
Yep. PNP obviously playing better here
Oh,
in the
yes.
second set.
With a little more zest. That is outside, and PNP will grab the lead. And 13-12.
Well, at least, this PNP squad, they're, embracing the challenge of Coach David.
I like that,
yung
yes.
challenge, You just have to try to give it your best, not like the first set.
Tao lang yun. Tama lang.
Oh.
De Leon says, alam namin. Then King foiled. And the first time for PNP to have a 2-point lead.
Right there, working hard for PNP.
Working hard na kasi imangot, no? Pero pagkatapos tatawa.
Oo.
Kaya sasabi sa akin naman mo, that you will never understand. Huwag mo nang intindihin kasi. Ni-intindi mo pa eh. Hindi ko naman intindihin. Pinapanggit ko lang. Mas Mosi, you're trying too hard. Ginaganon ako on the air. Trying too hard to understand mo yan. Okay. In the meantime, it's in the air. Fortonis with a nice stretch with Benting says, let's not waste it. Picard to the other end. Blocked. Played. And free ball forthcoming.
Right, opportunity for PLDT. Oh, good read.
Nasabi ni Picard, alam ko na yan. Double block. Hanggang tawa. 4 touches.
Yep, did not cross the net.
Shakey's, if it's Fun Family Pizza, it's got to be Shakey's. I think that when Charo grew a little older, she became a little more consistent in her blocking, Parang in this team, I'll help block. And Ateneo kasi she had to score it.
Yeah, all around siya sa Ateneo.
I had to do a little of everything. And this team, I'll block. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll go for scoring. Kasi hindi siya ang first priority sa running at saka sa sa open
Yes.
Because Roses is there. In the meantime, wow, ang bilis. So 14-12, 3 straight points by PLDT Hometown Pad.
Siyempre, na-realize nila, yun na naman yung range.
Oo, bisa na natin. Nice job by Pico. But she didn't get the point. She touched the net. Valiant try on the technical timeout. And she's going to get something very nice. A box of Shakey's Pizza.
Yeah.
May laman.
May laman yun. Yeah. The player of San Sebastian.
Oh, okay. That's okay. You can win. Which I will never win. The Shakey's free pizza either as the pace of the game or as a very good player.
Yes.
Okay.
2 chances.
Neither of which I will be.
Or
Ever.
you can buy.
Yeah. Long as I know Mr. Moy Martellino will give me a slice of cheese pizza later
Thin
on.
crust.
Thin crust, which is delightful. Oh, Sue Roses.
Parang ang PNP forgot about Roses na.
In the first 2 games of PLDT Hometown Pad, she was the best player in both games.
And really, she deserved it.
Yes, indeed. Picar with the setup job. Nice double block. And alam naman nahalata ko. Pag nabablock yung PNP, namamatay na yung offense. Wala nang pupuntahan. Kaya ang ginagawa ng PLDT, sige, block it na din. Wala nang nangyayari. Makinig tayo.
Hindi natin pumatay. Nagmamadali tayo eh. Tayo ang nagkakaroon ng game. Ayan na naman tayo eh. Porque lumayo na naman. Nagmamadali na naman tayo pumatay. Daan-daan tayo. Hindi yung receive, mabilis. Mabilis, paano mabilis? Hindi natin kailangan ng gano'n. Kailangan natin dahan-dahan para makapatay. Gusto ba natin ng maganda? Bakit ito? Simulan mo.
Panoorin po natin itong eksenang ito. Ito yung punto kanina na double block. Parang wala ng recovery.
Yeah.
PNP. Wala, yung coverage. Wala na. Hindi na maitaas yung bola.
Yeah, you know that slow-mo, it's a good example that you have to be ready to cover kasi obviously si Perez nakatayo lang.
Yes.
And then she got a hand because of instinct, diba? Reflex.
And today, perhaps as a libero, has to reposition herself. Kuminsan yung matatangkad, hirap din bumaba Kuminsan So, it has to be the little people who have to dominate the lower kingdom. In the meantime,
the lower part of the food chain.
yes. But they're so important. In the meantime, here's another mean killer named Angela Benting, who did so as an Adamson Lady Falcon for a long, long time.
Oh, her name, it's really synonymous to the Adamson Falcon.
Sa panahon ng tagulan, iwasan ng dengue, lion, tiger, katol, ang gamitin probably Philippine name. Boy, I can't help but say Mami Dulce alongside her name also. Oh boy, what a break. And that is another ace for Charo Soriano. Hindi ko sinasadya.
She'll take her aces. No matter how.
Any which way. 21-15 ang ating bilang. Charo Soriano. All set. Stretches.
God,
and Ross she doesn't want to get caught in this rain, which is stifled Glenda now beginning to pour here in San Juan.
Yeah, and obviously, the first options today for PLDT home Telpan are the open hitters.
I agree.
So, siyempre sila Roses given a chance.
In the meantime, that sails out, and too much of a good thing for Charo. 22-16. He was aiming for the corner actually. Gusto ko sa yung mga seniors ng collegiate level, junior going into 40, yung serve nag-iiba, na naminili na ng marka. Di ba? Dahil pag first year, second year, may over lang.
That's right.
Para huwag lang ako matanggal sa playing time. Hindi na. Pag third year, fourth year, nga lalo nang veterana na. 23-16, Benting with a good serve.
Ace na hinahabol
Got the win, knocks that one down.
Yeah, but prior to that, I like what Lindsay and Gata Pantone did. Alam niyang palabas, pero sinundan nga, di ba? Sa practice coaches always say, sundan mo, atras ka. Kasi baka biglang bumagsak,
Bulugan in the meantime, that is out of reach, and we're at set point. I really thought PLDT had something going. They were leading already at 14-12, but, that died. PNP it really just died.
Yeah. But you know what's nice for PNP? They prove to themselves na kaya nilang sumabay, Towards the end lang, yun yung problem nila.
25-17 is the count, and that's the count for the second set. And let's look at our shaky play. And that'll send us into this break between the second and the third set.
I
agree.
Any Tom, Dick, or Harry team. We're talking about PLDT home Telpan, and we have to give it to PNP. They played well that second set towards the last quarter of that set, but PLDT just really stopped their class over PNP there towards the end. Kasi obviously ayaw na rin nila pahabain tong game, for injuries because of the rain. But
uwi na tayo, baka not all these ladies have their own vehicles. Meron dyan nakasabay ko pang yung iba naglalakad pa uwi.
Really?
Minsan si Pao Soriano at saka si Pineda, si Sheila, they were going to class pa. We had a game that ended about 6:30. They were going back to Adamson actually for a class. Sabi nila, sige, pasok kayo. So waiting for a taxi. Ginauna ko to get the taxi.
That's college life for you.
In the meantime, that's long. And our count is 2-1. Don't forget, for one family pizza, it's got to be Shakey's.
Yep, medyo nanlamig na si Molina here. And again, if you're PNP, you want to, give her more chances to score.
Perez got a few licks in that second set. Molina is rejected. They will recycle. Tigard goes back to Molina and they will recycle again. Recycle na again pa. Bang! Tinaas lang.
Recycle na again.
And that's off the block. The point will go to PLDT home pad.
Yeah, we got to give credit to the blocking of PLDT. Soriano, Sicharo, and Ross is teaming up pretty well.
I agree. Yung actually yan ang party pooper ng PLDT home pad eh. Kasi we saw that it was noticeable that PNP, after they get blocked, they get so frustrated. Wala nang recovery.
Yeah.
Tinaas, nicely done.
Right, great by Tadeo.
Molina finally gets one down and it's now 2-3.
Well, yun yung maganda kay Molina. We know that she's a fighter. Diba? Kahit na-block siya early on, here, she'll get her kill.
She got a good set that time from Tika. Huh? In the meantime, it's now 2-3. Don't forget that Axel is our official outfitter here in the Shakey's B-League.
Good serve.
Oh, yes, indeed. De Leon, alanganin. Molina nakipag... nakipagdayalan eh. Tingnan nyo mangyayari dito. Puro fingertips ito eh. Oy, hindi ningin pabalik.
Oh, but
Tumama sa net.
she was called for the net violation. Very ganda, no? Ang tagal ng joust na
Yes,
yun.
indeed. Sa panahon ng tagulan, even in slow-mo actually. Sa panahon ng tagulan, bukasin ng dengue, like Tiger Kapalaga, make it proudly Philippine made. In the meantime, it's in the air. Down it goes.
It's in the air, not for long.
Hindi matagal. Talagang pag nicely done yung quick. What's this?
Sasa de Vanadera.
Bumalik yung lundag niya.
Oh, hindi pa solid yung palo, pero
yung lundag nandun na ulit.
andun na yung timing nandun na rin.
5-2. Ano yung coach na nag-use si Shakey? Yeah, de los Reyes,
Yep.
Shakey would count down if you want to. Follow!
Yeah, that's right. We saw it in last conference of final.
Yeah, I just was reminded when I saw the event again. That timing is right. It's 1-2 palo na eh. Meanwhile, it's 5-3. But the service obtained by the Lady Patrollers.
You gotta love the reaction of the bench of PNP when Davis scored that point.
Nice combination. Ang hirap depensa nito. Now I notice it. Ang hirap depensa ng PLDT. Ang dami puro veterano. Tingnan mo. Saan ka lugar dyan? Kasi pwede paluin yung Bernadera, pwede paluin yung Roses.
Yeah, that's why. That's a good point. That's why I look at the blocking of Molina and at the win. Talagang nagkagulo rin sila.
Nagkagulo rin sila. Humiwalay yun.
Oo.
6-3 po. Molina got that through. It makes it 4-6 here in the third.
Again, a good start for PNP. I mean, they're keeping it close here in the third set.
Mikasa is the official ball of the Shakey's B-League. Molina is serving. Angela Benteng. It's a missed quick, actually, but it is not a problem. Sasa gets that to go down.
That's a beauty if you're also a veteran eh. Yung court sense mo talaga mina-maximize mo eh, no? The drops.
That peripheral vision, the hard work.
Great set. Good big though.
Michelle gusto maging tosser dito. Kanina pa eh. This is the joy of this game! Putas kay Gan! You know why I said that? Because they were all smiling, both sides. Tuntua sila.
Now you can get ultra-fast internet speeds with Smart Pro's most affordable LTE plan. For as low as $5.99 a month, no lock-in period. What are you waiting for?
Optimistic and the smash every after error. Sabi nga ni Mitch na tuwing na sa kanila, kailangan magtulungan-tulungan sila, huwag silang bibitaw sa larong ito. And of course, kailangan mas maging madadal sila sa loob ng court. The problem with them, according to Coach RJ Daven, nagkaka-domino effect daw sila. Pag mali ang kanilang service receive, nagkaka-error pa daw sila sa pag-set ng bola at may error pa rin daw sila sa pagpapalo ng bola. To be able to avoid this domino effect, they have to focus on the ball, communicate more, and to play together as a team. Steph?
Thanks a lot, Rina Villamor. That's why you want some veterans on your team too. Sort of perk up the spirits of the younger players. Give them confidence as well.
And to teach also.
Oh, that's even a better point. I like the aura of this libero of PLDT hometown, si Iroa.
Aroa.
Si Eliza Iroa.
Oh, Coach Roger obviously giving her a chance here. Normally kasi ginagamit nila si Pantone, but getting playing time. But speaking of the errors of PNP, so far here in the third set, already 3 unforced errors, and PLDT home Telpan, zip. None. Nil.
That to win. Tikar back to the win. Devanadera digging down deep. Up to Mama Sanet. 0-8. Double up. It's the tosser's violation. Double.
Oh, hesitation there by Ruby De Leon.
Let's go with the serve of Michelle Tatuin. 6-10 as a count. Sarap ng buhay ng
Good
Rivera.
save.
Eroa has to rush back. Perez was trying to punch it over bago ma-assemble yung defense. Process. They didn't want to gamble with the line actually.
Yeah.
Tinaas ni Luan. To the other side. Benting. Bang!
Okay, Ruby's got, Ruby may menu yan eh. I'll choose menu A. I'll give it to Rosa. B. I'll give it to...
Folder ang hindi ko nabubuksan dito. Hindi ko pa nakakain.
Diba?
Bang! And Benting, not exactly a very powerful back row hitter. Got that to stay down. 11-6. As Lapigay will be serving sa panahon ng tagulan, iwasan ng Bengal. Lion Tiger, Katol ng Cavite, proudly Philippine made. Eroa got to it.
Luan na Tigay.
Parang Venus Williams yung serve.
Yeah. Okay, Maderazo also.
And De Leon just ended the madness there and made it 12-6.
And that's why practice is so important. Diba you were saying earlier that sometimes players will question, why do we do this in practice? You don't know what happens in game situations. Like Luan Natigay had to stretch for that. Maderazo had to stretch for that. Through training, you prepare your body for these awkward movements.
So that it becomes automatic during the game.
Yeah, and not very... Yung injuries ang problema.
Yes, I agree. There's some madness. There's a reason for the madness of the drills. When you're young, you don't want to do drills. You want to play.
Yeah.
But that's down. And it is 13-7 in favor of PLDT home Telpan.
You're right, no? When you're young, you don't want drills. You want to play.
Coach, can we play na?
Scrimmage
na. Ayaw na. Drill ka dyan.
Skin and shirts.
Nung araw.
Kayo,
Sa
kami
basketball.
hindi.
In the meantime, Molina got that through. 8-13 tally here. We've got Patilano all set for a change at the center position for Ruby De Leon.
Yep. Coach Roger mixing his lineup, giving people a chance to play.
Yeah, it looks like there's no doubt they will go and finish to be at the top of the standings, to be 4-0 after today, putting a full game ahead of their nearest pursuer, which is Army.
Well, that's the beauty of a Suzanne Roses. She's played, I think, she's more center than anything, but now that she's in the utility position, if she's in that outside hitter position, she can do quick, she can do be quick, and then she can do running, but very versatile.
Everything else.
She can set.
She's a general practitioner now.
Yeah, she is.
Molina, nice jump. Ay, part of the dilemma, no? Yung choreography. Ito nagawa ng paraan. Wala yun eh. Patay na player, ginawa ng paraan yun.
Oh,
Nakabot lang ni Sue Roses yun.
That's right, but it looks like injury. Picar probably had a bad fall.
Oo eh. Sumabit siya actually. Previous to that play pa actually. Previous to that pa actually. Doon nagkasabitan eh. Hindi dyan eh. Nagkasabitan nung nagkabuhol-buhol. Ito, yan direct. Tama si Direct Francis Emilio dito. Ito yung spaghetti moment eh.
Yeah. I hope it's nothing serious.
To those who still go to Shakey's, bunch of blood is still very much there. I am just reminded. No, I asked last 2 Sundays ago, brought my family na. Kasi naman, na estudyante ka, yun yung best friend mo eh.
Bunch of lunch.
One pizza,
Chicken.
spaghetti, chicken may noodles. Just drink pa.
Value for money.
The most complete student and for anybody for that matter. Penting. Nice pick up by Madraso. Penting. Saan pupunta ito? Patilano. Labas ang bola.
Oh, medyo some sloppy plays there.
Para sa PNP, I failed to mention that Ana Concepcion is already on the floor, wearing number 2.
Yes. The alternate setter.
Yes. Meanwhile, that's away and done for. 16-10 is the tally. PLDT in command. PLDT home tail pad looking like they are the leader right now.
Oh.
Nakatulog sandali sa pansitan na naman. Na kuminsan, pagka yung tagal bago mo mag-serve.
Yung lale, no?
That's why coaches sometimes pagka yung matatalo na sa isang set or dikitan set, we'll call it, yung team that is not at 24, i-ice yung server.
Yeah.
Double block. Pero what? Okay. Eh, grabe naman nilang kurutin to si Iroa, no? Parang sila may teddy bear. She's just a darling of this team, and I want.
Probably the youngest.
And she probably is. And what do you recall where she played for? Let's find out. That way we can find out.
In the meantime, Ross is playing very well for PLDT home Telpad. Free ball.
Patilano. Batigay. Mali ang set. Mali ang set. Lit lumabas. Ang mali ni Patilano, she took her eye off the ball eh. She jumped, and nung jump siya, nasa chest area na niya yung bola at tinaas niya tuloy.
Moldave now serving for PNP.
So correct. She's the youngest.
She is?
Parang she's going to play for San Sebastian. Sa Libera.
Yeah, right. She looks young.
Sabi ko, ang tandaan nyo na ha, yung mga katabi dyan. Papatay naman ito mga. Patilano sa akin yan.
She had the right thing in mind. Walang tao doon. But,
uhulugan niya sana eh. No?
Sabi niya kay Ruby, ito pinapractice ko, natututo ko sa'yo.
Sa'yo ko nakakuha to eh. Patigay. Ay, ganda nun yun. Tama kaya naman. Para siya yung sinabi mo kanina, Marciano ba eh?
Janine Marciano.
Ganon din yung takbo, yung approach. Almost like a Joy Cassis also.
Yes. Yung mga high leapers. Boy, don't look now. It's just a 3-point lead.
Dave will serve, and Iroba reaches for it. Down it goes. Bandera just wants to go home. Don't want to float in the water here on the way home.
Let's hope it doesn't get flooded.
Yes. Some low areas here. River set. Up with the other direction. Sue Roses. Nice dive. Molina with a good pickup there. Alanganin. Pero ginawa ng paraan. Hulog ang linis.
Did you hear the crowd's reaction?
Pero may effort. Ako no second and third set, better effort by PNP.
Oh yeah.
Yun ang take home nila rito.
3 down.
Okay. Time out second. Let's listen into the Philippine National Police.
Para may angulo ka doon. May angulo ka doon. Sabaan yung yung pag hinaba ako. Hindi, hinaba. Diba sabi sa'yo, walang atras. Kasi hindi talaga narapat sa'yo. Abot, okay, lima lang. Dito ka lang, patuwa ka lang.
2015 is the count. You hear the PNP timeout. Optimism lives on. Hope springs eternal, as they say. Lima lang yan.
Yeah. Well, it's just to remind the girls, it ain't over. We can still get back in this match.
Roses tosses it over. From the middle goes Molina. Atilano will stay there. I thought yung spiking na rin ni William mo rin, papunta sa kanya. And then Libero, hindi siya pwede mag-spike. No? Kailangan itaas lang yung goal.
Yeah, but Ross is really trying to finish this.
Doing everything. Gusto na mo as they call her, Kuya. And pero that's nicely done. Tusok yun.
Yeah, nakita natin na, what Maderazo can do. She is an option and
alam mo, ang tingin ko kulang si PNP, and you can correct me this, kombinasyon. Kulang ba ng kombinasyon? Siguro dahil they're still getting to know each other. Kulang ng kombinasyon, kulang na tago.
Yes.
Alam mo si Molina papalo, alam mo si Maderazo papalo. Kailangan itago ng konti. Wala nga running.
Yeah. Very basic volleyball.
Ni halos hindi kumikwick, Ni halos puro open
Open, tres, diba?
Really getting to know each other. If it's fun family pizza, that's the place to go to get to know each other. It's gotta be Shakey's. Eroa. Bending, out yan. Kainis from the point of view of the block and the block na nga.
Nahawakan mo na
Hindi sumalo, hindi bumaba 23-16. 2 puntos na lang at uwi na ang PLDT home pad with the leadership of the tournament at least up to today.
Yes. And they're showing us why, I mean, in all aspects, defense, offense, the service reception, PLDT is playing really well.
Yeah, well said. 23-16 in all departments. They needed. They're using rightly the games na malakas sila. Rehearse combinations in preparation for the bigger games down the road. The first big challenge actually was Cagayan, but they got them in 3 sets.
Yeah, but even if they won in 3 sets, not each set was really long. The quality, grabe.
Because those are quality players. And Cagayan, of course, is the defending champion of this particular tournament.
Yeah.
Undefeated in 16 games last year. 23-18 is the tally now, as Maderazo will be serving.
Maderazo is the future of PNP. We can see, no?
Long. Nabuhayan pa ang PNP. 23-19.
Yeah, if you're PNP, you just want to, if you feel, we saw the first set, second set, you just have to increase your score. The level of play per set.
I agree. Maybe that has to be the approach in terms of, huwag natin palampasin ang ganda number of points yan. Score natin, 1 minute, ganito. 1 minute, ganito. For every 1 block, score natin ang dalawa. They may have to do that during practice. I almost said rehearsal. That's down and away, and we are now at match point.
Well, after PNP was able to cut it to 3, PLDT flew again.
Let's listen in, rather. Tally here. And it is done.
That was quick.
Very quick. Took them about an hour and 10 minutes,
Yes.
I believe.
Exactly.
And Roger Goriev salutes the other side, and the players meet at midway point. 3-set, straight set win by PLDT home side. They're at the top of the standings. Our Shakey play. We'll get to meet our most outstanding performer, our Shakey's best player, just after this.